Hello and welcome back to Workers and Resources Highland Rivers. Hopefully today I can finally actually get to constructing the town instead of just laying out more blueprints. Because even I am getting a little tired of just laying blueprints for, what is it now, 2 episodes? Hopefully this will be the final episode of not having anything built other than a construction office. This connect to... Sorry, that looks okay. Then we need you to hook up around there. Luckily, I don't actually have to have people working in this. Otherwise, this would be annoying. Still wish there was a path connection on this side instead. And I think we did the water piping last episode. Yes. Got the water piping. We haven't hooked up the waste pipe though. Did we? So that's hooked up to there and there. Okay, yeah. We did get the waste network up. Okay. And that should be everything needed for a town. So I'm going to upgrade some of these roads to gravel ones before we start construction. This one I want to be gravel up to here at least. Here. Why did I do this again? Oh, that's tram track, that's right. So that's a dead end. We only want this part to be gravel, so that way in case there's a fire that they can go put it out faster. And then, because this is going to be a bus route for now, although I could just directly build a tram route, this would be a pain in the ass to deal with. So for now, it's going to be gravel road. So that way we can have the buses go nice and fast, and it'll reduce the amount of work we have to do when we upgrade it. This, have you go through here. Go here. That little path can stay dirt. And because we're going to have trucks occasionally coming here, and we want fire station to be able to come through here and put out any fires relatively quickly, we're going to have that be upgrade to a gravel path. Like so. And even though this is temporary, we're also going to have this path upgraded to gravel, as well as the right side of the highway in the area past the turnoff here. This side I'm not going to bother with yet, so it can just stay like this. And we're going to have to upgrade this to gravel, so that way we can get a certain feature working, which is crossroads. Or priority roads, I mean. And we're going to want to set it up like this, so that way the traffic circle actually works properly. Why did I click over there? And that looks right. Let's see, yep. Seems like it's going in the right direction. Later on, this will be replaced with a one-way asphalt road. But since we're not using this right now, I'm going to leave it as a gravel blueprint. Then let's also set priority over here. I think that's correct. That is correct. And there we go. And then let's preset up the tram route, so that way we don't have to worry about doing it later. As trams will always take priority when it comes to who gets right away. That's set here. We set this one. And that works. I guess. I actually go this way, which that would be annoying. Not much I can do about that though, since you cannot make a one-way tram route, which I would like to do. It's not an option though, unless I was to do the tram railroad connection and then have them go via an electrified railway. Then I could use signals to forcibly lock them down one path, as well as the fact that does the railroad connection actually lock them? Yes, it does. As it has a track that is supposed to only be for inbound connections and outbound connections. Well, is there anything I'm missing from my checklist? I don't think so. Let's start. And then we want this to be done. This and this. Those are high priority. And the reason those are high priority is that once we have that road connection done, I'm going to want them to then upgrade the left side of the highway, so that way it's also gravel. This part's low priority, we don't really care if that gets done. For now, just double check that nothing has the setting to get citizens yet. You don't want them grabbing people. And while they're building that road up, we're going to do a important thing of ensuring that these paths are upgraded to, at the very least, brick footpaths. So all the way over here. And now, we're not going to pay attention to the ones that are going to utilities such as the sewage tanks. We only care about the connections to the different buildings. Because what we're trying to do is make it to where citizens can go the furthest distance possible to get their food, entertainment, and workplaces. That's a volleyball court with a statue. We'll give the statue a brick path as well, because then it'd be weird if we didn't. Upgrade these tiny connections. And the connection to the station. That street should be upgraded. I feel like I said I was gonna put something here, but I can't remember what it was. Upgrade this path. You. Yep, you're already upgraded. Slotted to be upgraded. And like so. Have you. I can only assume it's because of the electrical pole right next to you that you're doing this. If I remove the wires for a second, does it let me do it? Yes, it does. Okay, you're the 1.2 volt. There we go. Want our workers to be able to walk to the water filter station, so we're gonna do this as well as that. Have a nice side path here that I might either put in a park or some more housing over here. Though I doubt I can fit housing in this. Maybe some low residential areas. New steam engine has been released. Although, is that actually a steam engine, or is that just diesel from before the early start DLC? That was cosplaying as a steam engine. Oh, should probably add more street connection, or not street connections, but crosswalks. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Crosswalks over here. The store will get a brick path. Do that. So that way that path's upgraded. This building isn't connected at all, is it? That's a school. I could have sworn you had paths. Oh well. We'll fix that. It should be good. We need a connection. Nope. Wait, you have a connection over there. I'm not gonna worry about connecting you more than once, really. This is a substation, isn't it? Yep, it's a substation. You'll have these get a gravel path, or gravel road as well. And now I'll extend this all the way to the crosswalk there. Have you extend to the storage there. Now, one thing I think I did not do is put in trash cans, so I could simplify waste management. Because I'm not seeing any of the usual trash cans I place. Okay. We'll grab some of the larger garbage silos that I like, and we'll see where I can fit them. Should have a pretty good collection radius. Or, not collection radius, but collection distance, thanks to the gravel path, or brick paths. That looks good. Need another one over here for these buildings. Can I get you to slot in nicely right in front of the school? More or less, yeah. And I think these two buildings here were also... Yep. Don't think it's spread over here, so... You'll need... That's one building, right? Yeah, that's one building. You'll go there. Then... Oh, nice, I get the rest of the complex by having one right there. And just to be on the safe side, because I don't think you're in the range of any trash cans, I'm gonna build a crosswalk here. Then conveniently place a trash can here. That should collect all the way around here and make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. Now I forgot to give you a gravel road as well. Now, I believe it was Control and Numpad 1 to speed up. Yeah, 1 and 2. Using Control and Numpad 1 and or 2 will speed it up by different degrees. There is one warning that you should know that I learned, and from what I hear several other people have learned, is if you have people, like actual citizens in your town, you shouldn't use it too much. Because the citizen AI might not actually get their needs fulfilled. We'll buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more dumpers to get the work done a bit faster. And I don't think we're gonna need cover holds. You guys use a lot of concrete, more than the construction offices, so let's also buy some concrete mixers. Set them to use a customs office as their de facto pickup place. I want you to have the largest distance possible, so that way I don't have to keep assigning everything to you. Kinda wish it went all the way to 5 kilometers. Okay, can I just... Nope. It just defaults to 3.5. Okay. I was hoping I could assign it 5 kilometers manually. Guess not. Now, it'd probably be a good idea for me to set another gas station over here. So let's see. We want a... not technical office, not a maintenance. It's over here. This one I'd like to be semi-permanent, if not permanent. The only reason I say semi is because I might move it later if I feel the position's bad. here? No, that's at the intersection where they're coming in. At least for now. Don't want to put it in the middle of the roundabout. So last time I did that, it ended, let's just say that there were some problems involved with putting it in the middle of the roundabout that involved the roundabout no longer being used. At all, because it got filled up with cars. This might be a bit far. Yeah, no, that'd be too far out of the way. I could try putting one this highway, but I wouldn't be able to use a vanilla one. Oh, wait, they added a one-way station. Oh, forgot about that. Let's see. Can I squeeze a connection here? Probably can. Looks like a little funny. That should work. This also solves the problem I had, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't know why I didn't think of this last time. Or at least when I had that problem. So let's do this. Can I have you come in like so? So let's see. This way. There. That's good. Then we have this direction covered. Okay. Now that just leaves the problematic direction of trying to go left from here. Which... there's just no way to go left, is there? Like, I guess one option would be to try to branch off of here, but that doesn't work well. I'll figure out a solution eventually, hopefully. It's probably gonna involve something like a bridge going around over that bridge and over here. Which is gonna be expensive. Now let's set up the gas station for the opposite direction of coming into town. Go. And now we just need other infrastructure. Oh, because I'm trying to... Yeah. Okay, what if I do this? I have to smooth that out. I think it looks better connected there. Now, you allow me to smooth this out, game, or is it too close to the dirt road? Probably yes, too close to that. Back here. And hope that doesn't look too funny when I open this up. That should work. Emergency services. Do I want to use a centralized gas station for them, or do I just want them to get gas at their workstations? Personally, I prefer them just getting gas from a centralized station. It means one spot that I have to supply instead of multiple, so... Let's see... If I put it here... There's not going to be really enough building space in front of it for me to build anything. But what that does mean is that I can set up a one-way here. This street one way, have them come this way and turn into the gas station. Or if they don't need gas, to just continue down the street. Yeah, that sounds good. So let's do that. And to ensure there's a spine there, we'll do that. Be close enough to... Yeah, you're definitely close enough to the substation. Then, to ensure that there's fuel for this area, all we have to do is ensure that this gas station has gas and power. Both relatively easy things to do, so long as you have some money on hand. And you don't have all your vehicles doing a gas run at the same time. That's always a horrible memory when that happens. Well, back to speeding the game along, so that we can have this done as fast as possible. After I check, why are you not building that? That's a high priority build. Do it. Paused? Yes. Good. Later, once we have the industry sort of limping along, we can put together the train system for this part. Well, not really put it together, but at least blueprint it out. As well as continue the highway down to the highway that's already pre-built on the map. Yeah, you're being dumb because I was going too fast. Yeah, that will sometimes happen for when a load needs to be less than a ton. Not really a good workaround other than to just stop holding the speed up button. Now that that's done, let's get the other half of the highway graveled up here. So that way we can have them going their full speed even during winter. Since dirt road with snow on it, you want to get 12 kilometers an hour. Which is not at all a good speed. Why are you going? Oh, it's because I was holding the speed up key, okay. I just remember I was forgetting, wasn't I? Yeah, I didn't put in a heating system. Oh, this is pain. Okay, so let's see. first we're gonna get is something that either needs coal or wood. $200, $600. Oh, just to be clear, I am looking at the hot water tank in the building and not at the production per workday. Why do I have access to these? Oh yeah, the mod that's probably hasn't been updated. These were nice and cool. I consider too advanced for the current start date. Same for this one. Don't really want to build one that's too large because they do take 20 people. 8 people? 20. Well, 6 tons coal, 2 tons. How much coal can you hold? 20, 40. This one, if it got filled to the brim, it could last 20 days. Give or take a few. This one would only last 10 or so. Guess I'll go with this one. Can I fit you up here, please? Since I completely forgot about the fact that I needed to also heat the houses up in winter. Because winter is a thing. So is frostbite. Go. You're within distance of walking, right? Yes. This is gonna be a little expensive. We will use a small heat exchanger. Can I fit you in this little corner nicely? Yes, I can. How much do you cover? More than I expected. You're probably also going to be overloaded. So let's have another one. Right here. Should cover everything the first thing did it, right? First heat exchanger did, right? Yeah. Seems like it does. I think the first one already covered everything at the moment. I'm gonna have to worry about it over here, right? Nope, only has it. Good. That means I now need to build a heat pipe. And I want it to be underground. And a heat pump that'll then split it. You're not gonna split it. Those are all small connections, aren't they? Okay, then I guess I'll just use this one. Can't fit you here. Probably because of the building footprint. Let's see if it's there. There. it's coming in from the industrial area. It's gonna be placed near the park, and I'm not gonna add a footpath at the moment due to some concerns of it blocking it construction. No, it really shouldn't. We want it. Do I angle it? No. Ground pipe. We're gonna go over here and drag you from our nice little heating plant. You run under the road. Future tram system replaced there. Cross over the, assuming that's the waste pipe, into the heat pump here, which will then be split into 3 different flows. Oh, it's to the right, not the left. Where we shall have you hook up into there, and I want to use the center of the right connection. Might build some more around here, so let's use the center connection just in case. As if I build over there, I'm probably just going to need to build a second heating plant. This over to here. And there we go. Then, so that way it looks a little bit better than a dirt path, we're going to give you a gravel one. Yes, I would also like all these pipes built, please. Hopefully we have enough money for that. And only 2 of these. So I don't want to build the 3rd one quite yet. Hopefully there's enough gravity here that I don't have to add a pumping station, but if I do, I'll just have to remove one of these pipes, so let's pause that construction just to be on the safe side. That. We only need 2 of these built for now. That is a large pipe, right? Not a medium one. I'd be really annoyed if that's a medium one. Oh, I should probably just build a shortcut over to the industrial area as well. You're not gonna let me do it because of steep incline and the power lines, aren't you? If I do it over here, move some of that. Yes, I know. I'm cutting it too close to a railway. Railway does not actually exist at the moment. There we go. We'll have you this and into the industrial area you are. That's a temporary road which will be removed upon its no longer being useful. Or when I start having trains actually exist. As I'd rather not have that road once we actually have this rail line going. Because this is far too close to the customs office for my liking. If I had to have it crossing, I'd rather have it over here. Or even on the switch here. What is the main holdup? For constructions over here. Open halls, it seems. So here, we're gonna purchase 8 more bolts. And then let them do what they do best, which is transport new stuff for construction. Now, I think we have enough dumpers to get the job done. We just don't have enough people working on actually doing the roads. Yes, I know it's super short, but that's actually important. Yes, I know there's only 13 work days, but that's also important to get done too. That's the technical office done, which will allow us to automate our trash removal instead of manually assigning lines to pick up from trash cans. This is more useful for when you're trying to take care of a residential area in some cases. It's useful for some industrial areas as well. And then there's mining. My experience, sometimes it's okay to use a technical office, other times it's better to just set up a transport route that'll just pick up the trash from a mining area and then deposit it somewhere for more large quantity removal, just due to the sheer amount of trash the mining areas will make. Still have over 400,000 rubles. I thought it'd be a bit lower. Don't tell me you're stuck going in circles because I was holding down the speed up button. Seem to be bottlenecking at dumpers. You're full of asphalt because of me holding that speed up button. Why would all of you have asphalt? At least asphalt's cheap. Go carry gravel to our road construction. While they're doing that, I'm going to actually just have this directly be built as an asphalt road. And make it a one-way road by default. That should be one way. Just finished the warehouse. It's already 99% done, just take in the workers needed. We don't want you to carry any aluminum. You're not going to work on ships, planes, helicopters. Locomotives or metro. Are gonna work on a tram, but that's only because I'm gonna have the tram depot hopefully within your zone of influence. You're gonna limit what you can hold, with most stuff being at 0. With the exception of those 5 things, I think. Right? Fabric, electronics, electrical components, mechanical components, plastic. Electronics, plastics, mechanical components, electrical components, fabric. Yeah, that seems right. Are you gonna hold it in that specific amount? No. Let's see. I'm gonna set plastics to 20, electronics to 20, and components to 25, fabric can be 10. Oh, so I didn't hit the green check mark, there we go. That should be good. Now, I will attach a small distribution office to you over here. There'll be 2 of them, but only one of them is going to be dealing with the hair office. Build a path there, a street, and we're going to have you pick up stuff from there. Then you're gonna drop it off in the warehouse, or you're gonna drop it off in the repair area. Let's see, open hall, and I guess 2 cover holes should work. we want only steel directly deposited. And because I set up the warehouse, I shouldn't have to worry about touching what's allowed in the warehouse. Then for the town, actually I should wait on buying anything for the town for now. How are we looking on maintenance on the vehicles? They should be okay for a few more years. Main Street's getting built. One of the industrial roads is done, which is good. Apparently they're deciding to fill out the highway. Don't tell me you're doing that 90... Yeah, you're doing that thing where it's like there's only one workday left. Let's not do that. I'm sorry, if there's one workday left, if it's the same priority as everything else, just get the one workday done, please. Like, especially if it's the closest thing as well. You guys are taking a long drive? Okay. Yes, bring the construction supplies for the factory. Just a little bit more gravel. Sorry game, the global market has no bearing on us if it's iron ore. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the little path to the factory to be gravel as well. Also, that needs to be high priority or it's never gonna get built. Factory done. Just warehouse and the grain storage and another factory to get done, and then have the basics of this industrial area done. I should probably upgrade that to be a gravel road instead of a dirt road. aren't you? Yep. Well, I'll end the video here, since if I was to continue the videos like I normally do, the next episode would just be you guys watching construction being done. I'm gonna go ahead and skip past the construction till at least most of the town's done and the industrial area is done. And then I will record again then. Goodbye for now. See you in the next video.